Hey everyone, I'm Vicki and this is Space Creations, where I hope to inspire you every week to create the space that you love. Today is a beautiful day in Toronto and I wanted to shoot outside and show you how easy it is to personalize your space simply by just hanging a picture on your balcony. It's easy peasy by using the 3M command strips. Are you ready? Let's get started. As you can see, I've already hung a picture, but I wanted to show you what not to do and what to avoid. As you can see, the tip at the top of the picture where the hook is actually displayed. You can avoid this simply by choosing another hook. Unfortunately, they were not available at the time when I wanted to hang this picture outside, so I thought it would make a great video just to show you. I wanted to show you why that happened. My picture has wire already previously installed by the hooks. It's a nice strong wire and it also has a great amount of give. When you place the hook, which is actually at the bottom, and you need to have that firm type of grip for it to hang, you'll see that a tip of it will always show at the top. So to avoid this is using different hooks. Commands hooks come at the bottom as well as the ones at the top. Unfortunately, these weren't in stock when I wanted to hang this picture, but I recently saw them online and I thought I would order it and do a video for you. Since we already have the picture hung on the wall, I'm going to show you how easy it is to remove these strips. So let's just remove the actual picture and let's get started. If you ever make a mistake, it's so easy to correct. All you need to do is just put some pressure on the 3M label and just pull down. This will help you to actually remove the strip and remove the hook. Since I have netting in my space, it's a little bit harder to retrieve it, but it's not that big of a deal. Alrighty, that was easy. Yeah, right. Here are all the things we need today to hang the picture. It's some rubbing alcohol, a level tape measure, as well as the 3M command exterior strips, as well as hooks. I also like to use a little labels from the dollar store just to help me see visually where I will place those hooks. We'll also need a scale. I recommend that we always weigh the artwork before hanging, just so you know exactly what you'll need to use in order to secure it safely on the wall. All right, let's prep the surface and weigh our artwork. Don't forget you need rubbing alcohol. Do not use any cleaning supplies as it won't allow the command strips to stick to it. If you use any cleaning supplies, it'll just make it too smooth and slippery and the strips will not adhere to your surface. So all you need to do is just wipe it where you want to hang the strip. And let it dry. Now let's weigh the artwork. All right, as you can see, it weighs 4.6 pounds. That is actually quite heavy for what it looks like. So at the end of the day, this will help you determine which strips you need. It's time to choose your command hooks. I basically bought these strips for the exterior, and always remember when you're hanging something outside to look and make sure they are for the outside. As you can see, you can use up to 5 pounds, the large strips. So that's the one that we are going to use and apply to hang this picture. As well as I put the hooks that are from command with the top. These are up to 4 pounds, but because the exterior strips hold up to 5, it should work. Alrighty, what we need to do is apply the blue strip to the actual hook, back, and make sure it actually is hung correctly. So your top hook is going to be at the top. You just turn it around and the blue strip you've removed, and you're just going to hang and secure it to the back right in the middle, straight down, so you can see the 3M at the bottom. This helps you to easily remove it like I showed you at the beginning of this video. So let's just hold it for 25 seconds before we apply it to the wall. Alrighty, it's been about 25 seconds. We're going to get ready to apply the strip to the wall. You want to make sure that the picture is going to be at eye level. So either you can actually eyeball it or you can measure it. For me, I measured 7.5 inches for the top of the strip to be secured to the wall. So what I normally do is just put a dot so I know exactly where that hook should go. Now we're going to remove the black strip to put the hook onto this surface. There is a little hole in my netting, so it's an easy way to get it in. And I'm just going to bring it down. If you have no netting, it's so much easier to put it on your divider. So I'm here, and now I'm just going to press and just leave it for about 45 seconds. This will just help secure the strip to a wall. And we gotta wait 1 hour before we can actually hang the picture to make sure it is securely stuck to the divider. See you in an hour. As you can see, I already have wire attached to my picture. I was lucky that it came like this. If you're not as lucky as I am, you can easily attach hooks and wire simply by buying a kit from Canadian Tire or Home Depot. If you need to attach hooks and wire to the back of a picture, all you need to do is measure the length of your picture. In this case, it is 15 inches, and you need to have it 1/3 down, so it's divided by 3 is 5 inches. As well as when you're putting and measuring for the wire, you want to just measure the length of the back of the frame, and you want to add 3 inches on both sides. This will allow you to easily thread the wire in the hooks and then just twist it until it's firmly secured. That's as easy as pie when you need to hang and put wire on the back of a picture. All right, everyone, we're back. It's been 1 hour and it's time to hang our picture. It's the moment of truth. Alrighty, you need to get the level and just make sure it's even. And there you go, voila! It's an easy way to personalize your space for your outdoors. I personally love this picture because it reminds me of my trip with my girlfriends to Jamaica. It was such a fabulous time that I always feel happy, and I really just love it. And so I hang it outside each year, and I've been doing that for the last 5 years. All right, everyone. Well, have a great week, and I'll see you next week.